Good morning. The first thing I want to do is I want to thank the person. There was no message of who sent this to me. The cooling vest for Marley. Here's a picture of her with it. She absolutely loves this thing. She stays very comfortable. And I keep it wet because our temperatures are going up into the hundreds. They're in the 90s today. It'll be 98. And she's staying very comfortable. So thank you so very much. Thank everyone who sent me a card. It was marvelous. My birthday was great. I got cards and things like that. And I thank you so much for all of that. So let's get started. I have been going through a lot of appointments, 4 in one day. I had a radiation. They put radiation in your arm and then they scan your heart. And then they give you a chemical heart stress test. This takes about 3 hours. And then they rescan your heart to see what changes from the stress test you had. So everything, when I first got there, is no other, I want to say, customer, patient in there with me. No one. No one walked through the door. So he put in the radiation, very simple, very easy, very nice man. And then he put me out in the front in very comfortable chairs. About 30 minutes after I've been out there, it takes about an hour for the radiation to get through your body. He says, I have to take you in the back. I said, what do you mean you have to take me in the back? Are you ready for me? No, but you have to sit in the back by me. So here is the chair that he put in a corner, in a hall, in front of this scanner room, where I had to sit for like 20, 25 minutes. No reason. Why would you take me out of the comfortable chairs? I said, what are you doing? Why would you take me out of the chairs up front to this corner sitting on a hard chair? Well, I wanted you closer. That doesn't make any sense. None of this made any sense. Why did he put me in a corner in a hall in a hard chair? I had the comfort with the TV, sitting in the front where the reception is. I mean, it didn't make any sense to me. So I said to him, I'm going to take a picture of this, where you've put me. Well, you don't have to. I said, no, I do. I said, I don't understand why I'm back here. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just sitting up front. I'm just sitting there. There's nobody there with me. Now, that's the only door everybody's coming in and out of with their lunch, with all this other stuff. But it didn't make any sense. If you guys can make sense out of this, let me know. But him putting me there so I could be closer? No. He can come get me when he's ready in the comfort. But instead, I'm stuck in a corner, in a long hallway, in a hard chair for like 20 minutes. So it didn't make sense. And I took a picture of the chair, the hallway, you know, me sitting there. Really, I don't get it. So during all of this, then we get in, finally get the scan done. Not the most comfortable scan, but anyway, none of it's fun. None of it's fun. So we go in where they're going to give me the stress test. And they are doing all of this in the hospital, and I figured this must be a dangerous test. And it is. And they only do it in the hospital because you can have a reaction to the chemicals they give you. You can die. Really. So, young man walks in with these chemicals. And the doctor looks at him. He goes, well, where's the Anyway, it's, if you have a reaction, they shoot with this other stuff to stop the reaction. Anti-something or other. I forget, guys. It was 3 hours long. So, and this young man goes, well, there, it's in the other room. And he goes, why is it in the other room? Shouldn't it be here? So if she has a reaction, we can immediately take care of it. Well, I can just run to the other room. And the doctor just looks at him, doesn't say anything. He goes, so you want me to get it? And the doctor goes, yeah, I think for safety's sake, we should have it here in this room right beside her. Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it? Why wouldn't that be in the procedure? When you bring the drugs, you bring the whatever, that stops the drugs from reacting, if you have a reaction. Makes sense, doesn't it? I'm sitting there going, what the heck? So then they hook you up to an echogram, heartgram. They put this blood pressure cup on you. It is so tight, it's hurt me. I said to her, take this off. This is really hurting. It's really hurting. I don't know if they wanted to take my mind off the chemicals or what. But this blood pressure, I lost all feeling in my arm while this blood pressure thing is on. And it's going the whole time. And then they'd hook me up to all these echo things. Guys, I don't know what all this stuff is. I was freaking out. And then they shoot in the chemicals. Oh my gosh. You feel like you're running at full pace. I was breathing so hard and so heavy. And it wasn't terrible, but I just couldn't catch my breath. Oh, man. And then he goes, I found something. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he goes, no, I might have to rush you to a cardiologist in Sacramento. I go, no, we're not going there. And the nurse goes, why not? I said, because I don't want to. I have to call my son. So we get through all that, and then the kid, they do the second scan. I go, so what's the results? Well, I can't tell you. The radiologist has to look at blah, 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 blah. And so there's a problem. Whatever it may be, I'm 77. Of course there's going to be a problem. You're going to find something wrong with me no matter what, because I'm 77, for crying out loud. It's not like I'm a young chick. So they said, well, expect a phone call from your doctor. And I did. I got it. More appointments. But at this point, I have so many appointments next week, and I have more to schedule, that I am going to not do any more videos or lives next week. I am not going to be on YouTube next week. 4 appointments in one day, 2 appointments in another day. I mean, I'm just rushing around from city to city, going here. Then I got to drive 30 miles there. Then I got to go back. I can't focus on videos. So I did want you guys to know that I'm not going to do any next week. And if I do, they'll be posted the next week. But it's a mess, yeah, whatever. I can get my eyes fixed maybe in the next 2 months. I get to schedule my own appointment. Yay! And I'll schedule it around when Jason's off. And Jason has been taking care of Marley while I've been running around doing all this stuff. Thank goodness. Scheduling this on his days off. And if Marley, if it's early morning, like my eye appointment was at 7:40, it's not that hot, Marley can stay in the van for 30 or 40 minutes. She's okay. So I don't like it, but I know she won't get overheated. So that's the only time would be early morning appointments. Otherwise, she goes straight to Jason's house. So that's my adventure right now, and that's kind of what I'm going through. And I have dentist appointments, and Marley's got an appointment. I need to rest. The doctors are telling me, please rest. Don't overexert yourself. Just do your thing. They didn't know, did they? So, again, no videos next week. I am going to rest. I am very exhausted and very tired. And I just need to rest. So, I'm sorry. I'll see you the week after for my live and stuff, I hope, if I'm not in the hospital. We'll see what happens. But I will keep you updated, but not next week. It's just too many appointments, too much madness going on around me. So thank you for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for sharing and subscribing and supporting me. See you next time.